Well, from the moment your client calls us, that's when the ball gets rolling. So what I always say to clients is when you're preparing for a move, do not wait till you get your closing date. Do not wait until it's the day before you have to be out of the home. The minute you put your home on the market or you start thinking about moving, call us, because we want to get the ball in motion. You want to be able to set a budget. You want to know what you're going to be moving, purging, selling, what you're going to pack, what we're going to pack. So what the first call looks like is when you call the office is we'll go through a series of questions and gather information. If it's a smaller move, say 2 or 3 rooms, typically we can quote that on the phone. When it starts getting into 5 to 8 rooms of furniture, we can give you a starting budget over the phone, but it's best that we come out to your home. So what we want to do is have a list from you. And I always recommend to the client, write it down before you call, because then you know what you said to us. We record it on our end. We have a cube sheet that we go through and we tick off all the items that you say you're going to move or what you're going to pack. Should you require an in-home estimate, that's when we send our moving consultants out. They'll meet with you face-to-face, in person. They will walk through every room of your home. They will question again what you're packing, what we're packing, what we're moving, what you're moving. And after that, they should be able to come up with an estimate. From that point on, we look at moving dates. And we know that sometimes these moving dates aren't set in stone, so we're flexible with that. However, I always caution a client, come the spring and summer moving season, we are far busier than what we are during the winter and fall months. So it's best to at least be scheduling 4 to 6 weeks out during that summer season. And in, like I said, the winter, 1 to 2 weeks is more than adequate. But we work with you. We get you on the calendar, and then our team will be calling you weekly to check in to see if you're getting the tasks done that you had said in our original appointment, that your moving date is staying on track with your closing date, etc. We do know that on occasion, situations occur and you may have to postpone or put off, and we work with you. Now, in the event that you might need climate-controlled storage, Changing Places Moving offers that for you. It's a great service because now you're working with one team seamlessly. We come out, we pack, we inventory all of your items that are coming into storage. Everything is hand-padded and crated in climate-controlled warehouses. And when you're ready for your furniture to be delivered out, again, everything's loaded back on the truck and brought out to you. Now, our gentlemen are experts at disassembling, loading, packing everything up, and then arriving at your new place, reassembling and setting it up. What we pride ourselves in is we do a walkthrough at origin to make sure we have everything loaded and moved that you had requested. And then at destination, before we leave your premises, we want to do the same thing. We want to make sure that the sofa is set up on the right wall, that the bed, dresser, all of that's set up perfectly. So all that you're left to do is the unpack. In addition, Changing Places has a list of concierge. So if you demand, I wouldn't use the word demand, but if you require additional services such as third party for creating high-end artwork or crystal chandeliers, or you require packing where you want a concierge to come out and pack the items and then unpack and have it exactly how you had it at your old home, or you want them in certain cabinets. Our gentlemen, we're not savvy enough yet to do that, but that's why we have a concierge list, so that we can bring in all the complementary services so that you have a smooth move from start to finish. And lastly, what I always want to say at the end, good movers are not cheap, and cheap movers are not good. You want to make sure you're working with a licensed, insured moving company that have full-time employees, that have full-time packing supplies for you, full supply of that. And I always recommend, and this always surprises me, clients don't go check out the brick and mortar. You absolutely should be checking out the brick and mortar and what kind of trucks are going to be using to transport your furnishing. This is your entire life. You know, when you make a mistake in going to a bad restaurant on a weekend, you know not to go back there. But on move day, you cannot afford a surprise party. You cannot afford trucks breaking down. You cannot afford them not sending out enough crew members to get the job done right. Again, it's not just about the dollars and cents. It's about interviewing the company, talking to referral partners, talking to referrals of current clients they've moved in the last 3 to 6 months, because there is turnover of employees. You want to make sure you're talking to current clients of that company.